Some damage doesn't show up immediately. No shouting. No confrontation. No explosion. Just silence, distance, and people slowly pulling away from you. And most times, it started with words you thought were harmless. Not lies. Not insults. Just talk. Jesus once said, "Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks." Meaning, your words don't slip accidentally. They expose you. And gossip does something dangerous. It doesn't just hurt others. It reshapes who you become. And the first place this change shows up is in what people trust you with. Stay with me. This goes deeper than you think. 1. You are either a sanctuary or a graveyard. When someone trusts you with a wound, they are handing you a sacred fragment of their heart. Whether it's a secret, a shame, or a hope. And in that moment, you have a choice. You can be a sanctuary, a place where what is broken is kept safe, covered, protected. Proverbs calls this person trustworthy in spirit. Or, you can be a graveyard, where you take that living, fragile piece of someone and bury it in the open for others to pick at. You expose it. You make it entertainment. And the tragedy is, most people don't realize they've made this choice until the damage has already spread. Now, here's something most people don't realize. Gossip isn't just about spreading lies. You can gossip with the complete truth. The real problem is what you do with information that was meant to stay private. Proverbs 11 verse 13 says, "A gossip betrays a confidence, but a trustworthy man keeps a secret." This is why the Bible warns against revealing secrets. Because once you break this trust, the consequences don't announce themselves, they unfold quietly. And slowly, people stop bringing you their hearts. You find yourself surrounded by people, but utterly alone. Because you built a reputation as a leak, and no one builds a home on a floodplain. 2. You are holding a match in a dry forest. Proverbs 26 verse 20 says, "Without wood a fire goes out, without gossip a quarrel dies down." Asterisk. Gossip isn't just talk. It's fuel. It's the wood on the fire of someone's reputation, their relationships, and their peace. When you lean in and listen, you are handing the gossiper more wood. When you add your own take, you are pouring gasoline. But here's the truth. Your silence has the power of a fire hose. When you refuse to pass the story on, when you simply say, "I don't think we should talk about this person while they're not here," you cut off the oxygen. The fire dies. And the drama stops with you. So are you a fire starter or a firefighter? Your next conversation is the test. 3. You are betraying with a kiss. This is the deepest cut. We often gossip most mercilessly about the people we are supposed to love. We dissect our friend's marriage over coffee. We critique our pastor's wife in a prayer group. We mask betrayal in concern. Proverbs 17 verse 9 says covering an offense is an act of love. Repeating it separates best friends. Think of the person you've talked about most recently. Now imagine them walking into the room, having heard every word you said. Do you feel that knot in your stomach? That's the Spirit telling you what you already know. That wasn't love. That was character assassination. Love doesn't expose. Love protects. Love covers. Are your words a blanket or a blade? 4. The poison tastes like candy. This is the trap. Proverbs 18 verse 8 warns that the words of a gossip are like choice morsels. They go down sweet. They feel like community, like insider knowledge, like a sugary treat for your ego. But they go down into the inner parts of the body. They settle. They rot. They change how you see the world. You start to see people as projects to analyze, not souls to cherish. You cultivate a critical spirit. You become a prisoner of your own poisoned perspective. When you listen to gossip, you aren't being a good friend. You are being a dumpster. You're letting someone else's bitterness and judgment become your own. Stop eating the poison. Push the plate away. 5. The echo that will never fade. In Matthew 12 verse 36, Jesus warned us on the day of judgment people will give account for every careless word they speak. Every single word. That group text. That harmless coffee chat. That sigh and I'm just saying, all of it. Echoing in eternity. Our words are not clouds that vanish. They are engravings. They carve marks into relationships, into communities, and into the very record of our lives. But here is the glorious flip side. The same power that can destroy can resurrect. Your words can be a hand up instead of a knife in the back. They can be a blanket of grace instead of an exposure of shame. You can be known as a safe haven in a world of leaks. So next time your phone lights up with that juicy story, pause and ask yourself, is this mine to tell? Is this mine to hear? Would I say this with them in the room? Choose to be the sanctuary. Choose to hold the water, not the match. Choose to cover and not expose. Because gossip doesn't just scar them. It's slowly killing you. And the healing starts the moment you put the poison down. If this hit you, click the subscribe button because the truth is, you won't change your words alone. You need to change what you feed your mind. That's why you need to click that subscribe button right now, and I will see you in the next one.